Some years we've spawned as many as 130 million baby hybrid striped bass. To put that into context, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission has the largest freshwater hatchery in the United States, and they'll spawn about 3 to 5 million. Keogh Fish Farm actually came into being back in the early 50s. I'm not sure if it was 50, 51, 52, but at that time the Corps of Engineers had built a lot of lakes all over Arkansas, and back then when people went fishing, they went fishing with minnows. So there was this huge demand for minnows, and they weren't able to fulfill that out of the wild, so people started raising minnows on very rudimentary fish farms. I came here in 1986, and at that time this farm was very dilapidated. The ponds were like 120 acres, 80 acres. Those aren't ponds, those are lakes, and you can't really do a lot of things with them. Initially, we raised every kind of fish you can think. If I thought I could sell it, we raised it. We had catfish, we had minnows, we had bluegill, bass, everything. But you know, aquaculture is real big in Arkansas. Most of the farms kind of have a niche, and our niche became hybrid striped bass. Our first crop of hybrid striped bass, we probably raised 20 or 30,000 fish. We thought, where are we going to sell all these? Unbeknown to us, the striped bass fishery, which was a wild commercial fishery on the Atlantic seaboard, had crashed. So there was a huge demand for hybrid striped bass. So we sold our entire first crop to one farm that wanted to raise them as food fish. Over the years, you know, we went from probably that first year, we probably had 100, 150 acres into production. And we got as high as over the years to 1,300 acres. I will say at Keogh Fish Farm, we don't raise any food fish. That was a management decision made many, many years ago, that if we were going to be the largest fingerling producer of hybrid striped bass in the world and in the United States, we didn't really need to be in competition with our customers.
So we go to most of the states in the United States. As Mike mentioned, we do go to Israel, Taiwan. We've expanded into Spain, and we've been in some other countries as well, but those are the biggest. What I find so interesting about the aquaculture industry is the protein of the future is going to be the ones that can convert natural resources most efficiently. That happens to be aquaculture. Everyone at the family has had roles at the farm. So Mike's wife, Betty, has tested the fish. My wife used to be a cotton scout. She's done all the jobs that I'm doing right now in some cases. So everyone's played their role. We've had our nieces come out. My son is now starting to get involved. It's fun to have that family aspect of it. I hope that that I can help create a place that Mike and Martha have done to where future generations want to do it and want to be part of it. And you know, in order for that to be possible, it's partnering folks like Ag Heritage too, that you can be successful and be operating in the future. Every year is different, every challenge is different. To have a partner like Ag Heritage, it's that peace of mind knowing that, you know, they're gonna be there if you need them. And it's one of those things that, you know, it allows you to grow because then you can take a little bit more risks, all being calculated, and be a partner with them. It's top of mind, obviously, that we're on our 50th anniversary. I think my focus is making sure that we're still operating 50 years from now in a way that Mike and Martha makes them proud. I think if we take the same approach from the foundation that we have and, you know, take those challenges as they come, we're going to be in a really good spot in 50 years as well.